Hey everybody, what's going on? I know it's been a long time since I came to you guys and gave you a video. It's been a lot going on. I've been studying for my certification, trying to make some career moves, you know, um, just a lot going on. Um, so yeah, uh, I just wanted to drop by and see what's up with you guys. I haven't been up to nothing. Today we got a beautiful day here in Chicago, okay? I know my lighting isn't all that great, and there's something going on with my phone. I don't know exactly what's going on with my phone, so I am recording on my computer. All right? So, as you can see right now, it is about 4 o'clock, maybe almost 4 o'clock. Um, yeah, I didn't feel like doing anything today, guys. I just kind of I didn't even know this ring was in here. Look, this is the ring my sister made for me, and it's really cool. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't been up to anything. Just relaxing. With a little bit of chance I do get to relax. And after that, I'm studying and then I'm working. So we have a beautiful day today. I'm probably looking really crazy in this camera right now, but that's cool. So, hey, I wanted to touch on something with you guys, okay? Um, and it's so weird because I think right around this time, there is another YouTuber that is talking about this, but this is some serious stuff. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this. Never, ever, ever let anyone ever move in with you. Ever. Even if they say it's going to be for just a couple of days or a few minutes or I don't care. Um, if you got that spare room, don't let nobody know you got that spare room. Don't let anybody ever move in with you or come to stay with you. You're going to have to say no. Okay? This is the topic I wanted to touch on today because I am seeing and I know and I have been through a lot of people who are saying that they have let someone come and stay with them, and it has turned out to be a complete nightmare. The reason why is because you get people, they come and move in with you and you cannot get them out. Maybe you make a plan where they say, hey, I'm gonna pay you $200 a month. I mean, you're gonna be fair. You're probably not gonna try to overcharge them. And then they might pay it for 1, maybe 2 months. And then that next month, it's like, oh, can I talk to you? I'm not gonna have it this month, or it's gonna be a little bit late, right? And then you see them carrying bags in and bags out up to that room. You know, they got on all this new gear, everything. And it creates a problem. It creates a problem. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. My husband, my husband and my son are downstairs and they're talking really, really loud. So, yeah, but this is a big issue. You let somebody move in, you cannot get them out. You cannot get them out. And if you can, it ruins relationships. It ruins family relationships. And it's just problems because it's just hard to get them out. And then there goes that friendship or there goes that family relationship. And it's even worse if they're there and they get an ID. They get an ID and they put your address on their ID. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Never let anybody ever use your address for anything. Because regardless of whatever happens, if something happens, let's say they get stopped by the police and they look for their ID and they ask them for their ID. They get that ID. Guess whose address is on that ID? Yours. Guess where the police are coming? To your house. Okay? You don't know what people do outside of your house. You don't know what they have done. Yeah. You don't know who's coming to your house. And legally, if they have that address, if they have your address on their ID and the police come and you're trying to tell them that this person It's just coming to stay, but that's a permanent ID. That means that that's gonna have to be taken up another way. You're gonna have to find another way to get them out. You may have to go to eviction courts to get them out, guys. It's crazy. So I'm noticing this is a trend. People are talking about it on the internet, and one YouTuber that I watch, he's an older gentleman. He was saying how he let someone come and stay with him, and it turned out it was cool at first, but he was very prideful about where he lived. So he would keep his lawn care up. His house was beautiful. This is an older man. He was established. I think he had more than one home, but he let them come and stay. They were fixing cars in his driveway. There was like two or three cars with the hoods up, the trunks up, tires all over the place. And then the lawn was full of trash. The neighbors were complaining about the loud music. And then he showed pictures of the inside of his home. It was totally trashed. Locks were yanked off doors, doorknobs were yanked out of doors. And you know what? Even though it may be a friend or family member that you think loves you or cares for you, secretly they could be really jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that, I was just like, this is just totally ridiculous because we are at a time now when we really all should try to be together. The economy is horrible. And, if some of you all can get together to help each other with the bills and then the food and things like that, that would be great. But unfortunately, it does not work out that way. And I just wanted to talk about that because if any of you have ever experienced anything like that, please drop a comment down below because it can get rough and you find yourself feeling like a stranger in your own home. Sometimes you can be ready to leave your own home because this person has made it so miserable for you and there is nothing that you can do. And if they have an ID or anything that is coming to your home with that address and their name on it, you're going to have to take legal measures to get that person out. So that's what I want to talk about today. I won't mention the YouTuber, but it's an older gentleman. He seems like he's really cool. You know what I'm saying? He seems like he's really cool, and I like watching his videos a lot. So yeah, yeah. If any of you all have experienced anything like this, drop a comment below and let me know you watched this video all the way through by leaving a red heart and, if you want to discuss it again, maybe we could discuss this some more. But this is a big no no. No, no. Although you have all good intentions, you know what they say about good intentions. Huh. So, and I'm not going to even say it, but you know what they say about good intentions because your good intention might not mean anything to somebody else. Because after they get in there, that's it. It's over. And things start to change. Now, true about, I'm not going to say this is true all the time. I'm not going to say that because God forbid something happens and I have to go move in with someone. I wouldn't do that. But I'm just that kind of person. I wouldn't do that. But there's some people out there that will. I seen another video where a young lady let her friend move in, and it was only supposed to be for the weekend, and she was supposed to be looking for places. And this person got into her a house and was just horrible. It was horrible, nasty. Like they say, you never know a person until you live with them. And so you never really know them until you live with them. And this person was just straight up nasty and had her crib nasty, okay? And wasn't doing anything. Wasn't doing anything. I mean, this girl was literally going to work every day. And when she came back, that person was sitting in the same spot, doing the same thing as when she left that morning. And she finally said, you know what? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, and I'm pretty sure she said it in a nice way. I could just tell by the type of person she was that she said it in a nice way because she had a child and she had like it was her home. So it was large enough for her. She had another person living with her, an older person, and may have been a grandparent, but it was just not working. And it switched over to her laying in a hospital bed. It looked like she had been burned with either water or acid or something. And come to find out, that person, that friend that she let move in with her threw something on her and disfigured her. And yeah, and that's it's really scary. Not even just for you, but what if she would have done something to that woman's child or that woman's grandparent? So, yeah, this is a topic, and this is something that you have to really, really think about. And I'm not saying that it's always this way, but it could be potentially. All right. So I just had to come on here and say that because, yeah, it's just I would be totally grateful for someone who allowed me to come and live in their home. I would do everything that I could do. I would, buy groceries if I could, if I had it. I would try to make it where they didn't have to. I would try to make it help them and try to make it easier on them, not harder, because they were so gracious enough to let me come into their private space, you know? And I just think that's a horrible thing and a horrible feeling. So that's all I want to talk about today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've ever had anything like this happen to you, put it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you receive a notification every time I create another video like this, guys. All right? On that note, I'm going to leave you guys. I want you to have a great weekend, a great week, a great morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.